baby, my Valentine. Can I hit the making with temperature days? If you leave me, you're good. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to pull up, never need it. Pull up, make I see you love. Yeah, my love, make me bad man.
I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. And you, I want it. No, no, no. Don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they. Make I see you, love. Now you where they got my fancy. Don't they do me, I keep party. Oh, no, 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 no.
Or should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it send my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need to make a look pity. You won't make a sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make you for Ghana. Here, dancing for me, baby, pan. Come and give me show.
Bring out the starters for your Cleveland Cavaliers. At the small forward position, at 6'6" number 3, Darius. Starting at the other forward position, 6 feet 10". Number 4, Evan Mobley. At center, 6'11", number 31, Jared Allen. At guard, 6'1", number 10, Darius Garland. The shooting guard position, 6 feet 1". Number 45, Donovan Mitchell.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers are now a factor in the East. Jared Allen says, we want people to know they're going to have a fight on their hands. Over the past few years, it's been like, oh, it's the Cavs, it's an off night. But now we want people to look at us and say, we need to bring our A game. Kevin, consider that mission accomplished.
I agree. That's right, David. You're right on it. And thanks for the report. So the opening lineup for the Heat, At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Jimmy Butler is out there with Martin, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. And for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports leagues and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now, here's Adebayo. Martin kicks to Lowry. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers on offense. The drive by Mitchell. That one goes in.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
On defense, the Cavaliers. Lowry passes to Butler. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
The 3 from Garland. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
He'd have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. To Adebayo. Mitchell against Hero. Over Mitchell. Hero, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
There's Garland. No good there.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Hero passes to Lowry. Now Adebayo. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Butler with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Adebayo with the bucket.
Boy, perfect execution in the pick and roll. Butler always the guy who's going to draw attention, and he makes the unselfish play.
Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Stolen by LeVert. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. The pull-up. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Adebayo. Feeds it to Martin. 6 to shoot. Adebayo with the screen on Garland. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Mitchell going inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 10 points for Donovan Mitchell.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Hero kicks to Lowry. Hands it from downtown.
How effortless has Kyle Lowry made the 3 look over the course of his career? So confident.
Here's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Hero from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So what you look for in the first game, 1, does one team make a statement? And 2, how does the other team react to that?
Here is Lowry following the score by Cleveland. Adebayo finds Hero. Now Lowry Over Garland. Lowry can't get it to go. Mobley outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tyler Hero picks one up.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
First one falls for him. You know, there's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold start, is it time to panic, or when is it time to panic?
It's never time to panic, Kevin, because that is not going to advance your cause. I think you have to look analytically at what's happening. Do you have key guys out to injury? How many new guys do you have on your roster? Is there something in particular contributing to your tough times? But it's never, ever time to panic.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Mitchell, once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Heat trail by 6. Here's Lowry, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
And a wide open look for Hero.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And shot on the way. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by LeVert. LeVert's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Hero. He has 6. 3-pointer. Hero can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Mitchell. And he drops it in from the low post. Mitchell's got 14 points for the game.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G slam cam. The Heat trail by 8. Butler deciding where to go with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
That free throw good from Butler. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And so Butler nails both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
LeVert from outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, this is the next step for Karis LeVert. Critical. He become more consistent from deep.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. There's the triple. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Garland. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Love checked in for Cleveland. And a new group in for the Heat. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Duncan Robinson comes in for Caleb Martin. Max Strus is checked in for Hero. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Cleveland Cavaliers, Green Team.
Over the last month. He's around 31 points per game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
The Heat trail by 9. Outside Butler. He kicks to Dedmon. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Vincent. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And a quick look at some of the numbers for Donovan Mitchell. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside Garland, and Cleveland with another turnover here.
A moment to check out Darius Garland here. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Robin Lopez is checked in for Mobley. Okoro comes in for Karis LeVert. And Raul Neto subbed in for Garland. Vincent misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss.
Trying to get open is Lopez. Neto with the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now, here is Robinson. No points in the game yet for him. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Vincent. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Robinson, that's good.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Butler against Love. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Vincent. Dedmon in the high post. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And he makes the first. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
So he gets them both. And so here's Cleveland. They're leading by 8. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And it's the Heat with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Up against Butler. And it's Butler with the jam. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Mitchell.
Eddie Osman.
Here is Love. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. It's good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The Heat trail by 12. Kicks it to Dedmon. Outside Butler. The pass to Strus. Heat moving the ball around. Rebound Love.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Osman, guarded by Robinson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Vincent, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. This gives us the chance to view the best three-point shooting teams this season. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Second, the Cavaliers.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now Robinson, after Isaac Okoro missing on that last three-pointer. Right at the free throw line. And it's Butler missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And that one's good. Osman.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Vincent. Here's Robinson on the money with the open jump. Robinson's got 5 now.
Good possession there. Exactly the way they drew it up.
Neto finds Lopez. Love trying to break loose. And that one's good by Lopez.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Strus passes to Vincent. That's tipped. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Love. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And instead of just trying to draw the foul, Love maintains his focus despite some stiff defense. Great hands, great body control, allowing him to get it done.
Here's Vincent. Passes it to Strus. Down low, 5 to shoot. And that one's good by Butler.
Butler challenging the very heart of the defense. Everybody's trying to take away the paint. Jimmy Butler says, I own that real estate.
Here's a Okoro. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Butler. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line,
It's his first trip to the line.
Cedi Osman, 2 shots.
Shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Strus with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Wizards in Washington, and they get it back. Robinson, that's good.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Lets it go from deep, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 17 points was their biggest margin. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. And it's Wade in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
It's stolen by Allen. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Garland. Allen trying to break free, and there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Allen. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
His shooting reached a tipping point. Was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him where he's made the most of it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Caris LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David thinks he's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Now, here's Garland. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
The Heat trail by 20. Now Hero. He's got 9. Martin wide open. He fires. Miami no good on that time either.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Count it. Garland's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Now, Hero, with an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. The shot by Lowry, no good. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on an 11-3 run right now. There's Garland. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got his 7th assist in the game.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Let me hear you make some noise.
This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders for the last 10 games. Gosh, can these guys throw the ball around the court? Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. 5th on the list, Darius Garland.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And here is Hero. 9 points in the game so far. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Strus. And again, it's the Heat missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Garland, no good. For Miami, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now, here's Strus. Levert defending. Outside Lowry. Takes the 3. That shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with the IGA they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton, they nailed just about every one of their selections.
And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Jimmy Butler's so consistent from the mid-range, and if the defense wants to take away the 3 in the restricted area, work that shot, no problem.
Now, here's Garland, coming in off a 41-point performance last game out.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Garland. 26 points for him. Makes it off the glass. Garland's got 28 points for the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Martin. He kicks to Lowry. Left side, Hero. Back to Lowry. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Adebayo. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
So, timeout called here. The first for Cleveland.
And now, please welcome to the court, the Powerhouse Dance Team.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Lopez is checked in.
And a chance to check out the stats for Kyle Lowry. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's averaging 15 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Cleveland's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And it's time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Donovan Mitchell. What's the status there, David?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Cleveland's head athletic trainer. I was just told that he did break some ribs, and as you can imagine, this is a very painful and annoying injury. He's definitely going to be sitting the rest of this one out and potentially a significantly longer time before he'll be back on the court. Kevin, really bad news tonight.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries. Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mobley's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. And Lowry has it in the corner. Martin for three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Mobley misses.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what. There's no reason for that kind of shot.
Here's Lowry. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He backed up a number of good assists.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat. Gabe Vincent comes in for Hero. Timeout called, Cleveland. Edmonds checked in for the Heat. Well, a break on the floor, so let's talk about the league's small forwards, shall we, for a second, and see which of them have led the league in free throw shooting this season. Number one, Jimmy Butler.
And that means he can afford to be very aggressive as a slasher because of how proficient he is at the line.
Shot from the inbound. To the middle. Here's Vincent. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 6th assist on the night.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Baseline try. The shot missing. And Miami shooting reasonably well, 45%. Now the pass to Butler. Shoots over Mobley. Outside for Lowry. Good on the three-point shot. Lowry's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, there is never hesitation with Kyle Lowry on the catch. This guy understands he's got the right instincts and the right mechanics.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
How about the shooting percentage, though? In the low 30s. That tells you all you need to know.
I think indicative of some breakdowns in their offensive execution. You don't create any open looks, and they couldn't make the ones they were taking. I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Garland with the bucket.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Here's LeVert into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about that authority from Mr. Karis LeVert? Go ahead, sir.
Lowry against Garland. Passes to Robinson. Outside Butler. Dishes it to Dedmon. Good D by Lopez.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Garland, count it. Garland's got 40 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Lowry has it in the corner. The dish now to Dedmon. No good on the shot. Garland with the defensive effort.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Lopez, no luck. And Miami shooting it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. Lowry dishes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 5. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Robinson's got 10.
With very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Timeout called. Cleveland.
Skip and get loud. Please welcome to the floor, your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
Is checked in.
And let's take a quick look at the numbers for Mobley. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. Cleveland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Puts it up from 15. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Butler with the ball. He's got 10. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Vincent. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Robinson, that's good.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Okoro. Buries it down low. Okoro's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, that's a nice burst of power from Okoro. Use your muscles to get past that contact.
Butler goes in. Mobley with the block. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first half.
And Doris, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His first.
And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Washington Wizards.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
By their very presence, certain guys just change the feel of a team. Jimmy Butler's presence is so strong that he has an immediate impact no matter where he goes.
And so Butler nails both of them. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. A nice shot by Okoro.
Wow, playing with no fear. Okoro puts it on the deck, makes it happen.
Here's Vincent. Isaac Okoro picking up that last basket. Outside Butler. With the floater. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Okoro. Rebound by the Heat. Now Butler. He's got 12. Here's Vincent. Back to Butler. With 4 seconds on the clock. Here's Dedmon. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
I'll tell you this, Evan Mobley is changing as many shots as anyone right now.
The Heat, 66.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh yeah, we got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room, we got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay, but like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. And now back to the other Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
The slate absolutely gets your attention. No easy games. But this could bring out the best in the team. It's a measuring stick on how far they've come and how far they have left to go. I expect them to come out looking to prove a point.
And now looking at that first half, what an impressive performance so far for the Cavaliers.
They've got the defense seeing double. Quick ball movement. Defenders are a step behind. It's no wonder this lead is probably insurmountable.
Inside, outside, dink, dunk, swing. I'm dizzy. That's why I'm about to drink some of this shake.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the one spot. Knocked away, stolen by Garland. Bucket is good.
Darius Garland.
Garland's got 44.
That athletic ability is eye-popping. Darius Garland, the steal and the finish.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Now, Hero lets it go with the three. Traps in the tray. Hero's got 12 in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Darius Garland at the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
I think, guys, you have to love the confidence Darius Garland brings to the game. This guy acts decisively. He's a quick decision maker. Even though he's young, he's not afraid to lead.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Miami shooting here about 46% for the game. Left side, Hero. Outside, Martin. Outside, Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it's good for 2. 6 points for Evan Mobley.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Hero. Plenty of space. And it's Miami with another.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Garland. Here's Allen. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Allen's got his first points of the game.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Now, Hero. He's guarded closely, and it's good. 2 points.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mobley's got 9 points.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
Lowry for 3, and again, Miami with the triple.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Garland is doubled, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Violation. It'll be a jump ball.
Mobley the pass to Okoro. From the arc, another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Poke loose. Levert against Butler. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's Garland, and he drives in. A slam dunk by Garland.
Aggressive move to the bucket. Darius Garland, dangerous when he's in attack mode.
Now, Hero, 19 points in the game. A shot by Lowry, wide open. His three-pointers off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from him. Wade is checked in for Cleveland.
Dean Wade.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Lowry can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Inside, there's Garland. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Hero from long range. And again, it's the Heat missing. Wade with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Here's Allen. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Outside Butler to the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Allen's got 6 here in this quarter.
You like Allen to keep his concentration. Refuses to let the defense out-muscle or outwork him.
Hero passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Pass to Butler. Floats it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Here's Allen. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Lowry. Plays it up and banks it in. Lowry's got 20 points.
When Kyle Lowry is in rhythm, he will be aggressive and assertive as a scorer.
Garland with it. Butler covering. Here's LeVert. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. Outside, Hero. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 22.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Wade drives in, and it's Wade with the jam.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
It's your Cleveland Cavaliers Screen Team.
Kevin Love's checked in for Okoro. Then for the Heat, Robinson's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Max Strus comes in for Hero. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Vincent. Now Cleveland moving it up. Garland leading the charge. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Miami's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. The Heat shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Vincent. He dishes it to Martin. The pass to Vincent. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Vincent's got 7.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Love. And Love throws it down.
Well, that's just an impressive drive right there from Kevin. Puts it on the deck, be the aggressor. Nice.
Here's Vincent. He's got 7. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
That one good for 2. 8 points for Kevin Love.
Have they been effective at getting the ball inside?
Down low. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. LeVert with it. Robinson picks him up. 2 points. That one goes. LeVert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Don't you love to see Karis LeVert rise and fire? Perfect form on that release.
A slam dunk by Robinson.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
And here's Love for 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. 11 points in the game.
Well, this is the era of big men who can shoot the 3. In fact, if you're Kevin Love, you've had to adapt and adjust and make your game more modern.
Here's Vincent. He has 7. Stolen by Garland. Driving inside. A slam dunk by Garland.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Wade finds Love. Takes a 3. And they'll get another chance.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Inside, here's Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And here's Love for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Love's got 14 points for the game.
Well, guys, that's the kind of aggression you want to see from Kevin Love. He sees a chance to make a play off the bounce and goes right to it.
And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Vincent. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Wade on the wing, defended by Strus. Love. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Love's got 12 points now in the quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
2 minutes.
Vincent the pass to Strus.
2 minutes.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Garland. From downtown, Vincent misses.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Passes it to Vincent. Heat moving the ball around. To halt the run, drills the 3-pointer.
Vincent.
10 points for him.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Vincent, 10 points for him. Robinson on the wing, launches it. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. 56 seconds left in the third. Here's Love. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 5 assists tonight.
This is why Kevin Love is an all-star caliber player. The offensive arsenal is incredible.
Strus passes to Adebayo. Here's Vincent. Robinson for 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got 5 rebounds tonight. From past the arc. That one's not going to go. Now the Heat take it the other way. Pass to Strus. Here's Vincent. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Vincent's got 9 points in the quarter.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Mobley with the block. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cavaliers ahead, running away with it. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got a Coro. Robin Lopez out there with Mobley. And it's Osman in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Buries the long-range jumper.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And that one's good by Lopez.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Pass to Haslam. Here's Vincent. It's rebounded by Neto. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Here's Osman. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Outside Robinson. Here's Vincent. Off target from three-point range. Well, Cleveland shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. The feed now to Haslam. For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West? Well, Doris, as we know, the West was dominated by Golden State. But now, does the league, do you feel more wide open?
Well, certainly, when you look at last season, I thought there were 4 teams in the East that absolutely had a shot to make the finals. Contingent on health. Obviously, Milwaukee, without Chris Middleton, struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you had 3 teams who I thought legitimately could advance. So certainly the gap between playoff teams feels smaller.
Now, here is Robinson. Again, the miss by the Heat.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Mobley. From outside, off the mark. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Haslam, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Neto can't get it to go. For Miami, they've gone just 33% for the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. The second effort. Here's Haslam. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Haslam's got 4 this quarter. Here's Lopez. No good from outside.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Haslam, that's good.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Goes up on the wing. Here's Lopez. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Vincent. Well, you're looking at the MVP race last season between three incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete. That argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
Can't hit from the elbow. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Count that one for Mobley.
Yeah, great body control, and no one was around on defense to contest.
Here's Vincent. To the middle. Jokic, and it's sent back by Lopez.
You know, it's blocks like that which make Lopez such a factor in the paint.
Mobley misses.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
His second first team foul. At the line for the Heat, Gabe Vincent, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Doris, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it, the opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Shoots a 3. It doesn't go for him.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
To the paint, Jokic, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Youth Dance Team.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Darius, Garland.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight. because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. And here are the Cavaliers now. The pass to Lopez. Over Haslam. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Outside Hero. Haslam, that's good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. A nice shot by Okoro.
Well, Okoro wants to be a complete player, and that means he's got to develop that three-level scoring. We know what he can do defensively.
Here's Hero. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Shoots from the elbow. And he gets the firmly spin, and that one drops.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Outside Hero. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion in two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Here's Lowry after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Feeds it to Martin. And he banks in the layup. Martin's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
And here is Hero. In the corner, it's Martin. And the Heat, another three.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
We're coming in, fans. It's your Cleveland Cavaliers Screen Team.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Wade's checked in.
Round of applause.
And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Shoots from 14. Lopez, no luck. Miami's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Hero with it. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Now here's Martin. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
And another miss by Cleveland. The Heat shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. For the three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Third team foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt. Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the Sixth Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And he nails the third. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public. Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Okoro. Off on the layup. Now, Hero. And Lowry has it in the corner. Outside, Hero. Here's Butler. The teardrop falls in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's Lopez penetrating. And Lopez throws it down.
Oh, the big fella attacking the rack and rocking the rim. Love the way Lopez can finish.
Passes it to Martin. Shot from 12. And it's Miami with another.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Hero. And they pick up 2. Hero's got 33.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Miami's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. It's Martin on the wing. Fires for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Here's Wade. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Allen's checked in for Lopez. Mobley comes in for Isaac Okoro. LeVert's checked in for Jetty Osman. And it's Garland in for Raul Neto. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe grade, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
And here's Garland for three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler's got his fifth rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Lowry, and the Heat, another three.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Mark. All sorts of time. Mobley with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Launches a three. Allen kicks to Mobley. Tries again. They get the rebound. Here's Allen. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this four-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Darius Garland.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And he makes the first. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
1:04 left in the fourth. LeVert inside the line. Lopez kicks to LeVert. Fires the three. The shot off that time. Fires from 18. And Butler gets it to go.
I think defensively, you're thinking you have to play Butler to drive it, right? So he senses that and pulls up on a dime.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're up by 17. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. checked in for Cleveland. The Heat also changing it up. Caleb Martin's checked in for Adebayo. And Strus is subbed in for Jimmy Butler. From deep. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. Here's Love. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Here's Miami now, trailing by 17. Vincent, the pass to Dedmon. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's Vincent. Kicks to Dedmon. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's Neto, stolen by Martin. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Kevin, congrats on the win. Are you guys gaining confidence, and what are you figuring out?
Just that we need to continue continuity. We really need to pick it up on the defensive end. Offense, we can get whatever we want really at any time, but the defense is where we're going to need to get better.
That is somewhere where you have to tighten up, Kevin. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.